Hi guys, welcome to the UX course, UX training. Now we are at module 6, chapter 3, wherein we are going to learn user testing, feedback gathering, setting up, analysis, and test result. So, what is user testing? User testing is basically you learn about you analyze the whole application, whatever you have designed, or an application which is already there, and you create a document, a list of things which are good, which are not that good, which works, which doesn't work. So there are multiple ways to do that. You can also do it with tools, or you can do it manually. I prefer manually because you can see things, you can visualize, and nowadays you can also take help of AI to generate the user testing result. And you can also do it with while talking to the user by showing them your your application and getting their feedback. And a lot of companies, what they do is they also send out emails, survey forms, user testing survey forms, and they give a little bit of money on that, and they get the best analysis report from all over the world, and they create a documentation, and they prioritize what they can change and what they should not change within the application. Okay, so you can create a form, you can create a poll, or you can have a live call with your clients, your project manager, and you can take a consistent feedback, and then you can completely improve on it, and you can document everything, and you can show it. You can then make those certain changes. So before we deep dive into it, let's go ahead and see what we learned so far in 6.2, which is second chapter of module 6. So we learned about keyboard and assertive tech testing, navigation, and usability for all the users. So keyboard, shortcut. So I took example of Gmail because I have been using Gmail from a very long time, and Gmail is one of the best application when it comes to using your keyboard in terms of accessibility. So you can have a lot of shortcuts in Gmail using keyboard, and almost like you don't have to always use your mouse to do everything. So that really helps, like, if somebody has problems with movement of mouse, and shortcuts also, keyboard shortcuts also help the user do things faster, because you can use all your fingers to do it, and just mouse movement is less interactive, and it takes a lot of time to just use the mouse and use the application properly. So I took that example of Gmail, and I like using Gmail, and I also gave you example of how navigation works, how usability works for all the different kind of users, how you should use color contrast and everything. And I think that's it for recap. Now let's go and deep dive into chapter 3 of module 6. All right, so let's go and deep dive into user testing, and we are going to take example of a phone pay application, and we will also use ChatGPT. We will see how we can create form, we can create poll, and live call. Like whenever you're doing a live call, that's good, but I would not give you an example of live call, but you can have a live call. I'll just give you a short answer and question you could have while you are doing the user testing. And so let's first start with chat gpt, how it can help you generate better user testing, and let's see how it works. And then we will do our manual user testing with heuristic evaluation, which is we'll do this on these parameters: visibility on the system, and match between system and real world, user control and freedom. And we'll go through these four screens in for phone pay, and we'll see what is the rating of the whole design which is created for phone pay application, and let's see how it works. All right, so first we'll go ahead and uh, upload the upload these screens to ChatGPT and ask for evaluation, user testing evaluation, and get those answers and write it somewhere, or save it somewhere. And then we will also do our manual realistic evaluation, and we'll also put this as a content. And maybe clients can also come up and give you the feedback, or maybe there are user testers who can come up and give you a feedback. But it's always nice to do your own user testing before a client comes to you, or a manager comes to you and gives you a feedback on the entire system. And you can just go step by step. You can use technologies for user feedback and whatever. So let's go ahead and see, when you use chat GPT, how it can help you generate user feedback. So right now, nowadays, because of AI technology, it has become like very easy to do few specific thing. If if you're not looking for something very advanced, you can go ahead and generate those feedbacks, or anything which does not require a lot of brain to do that. So basic feedback, basic UI feedback can be obviously basic UI and UX testing feedback can be generated by ChatGPT. So let's go ahead and see that. We can go ahead and attach these files. So basically, what you will learn here is how to write that specific prompt to create those feedbacks. So let's go ahead, and I have downloaded all the screenshots. So let's go ahead and attach all those screenshots and ask ChatGPT to create, please create uh, a user testing feedback for all these screens of phone pay. I'll also add my own feedback, so you can, okay, so there is something wrong here. All right, maybe ChatGPT is down. Let's go ahead and let me see if I can use any other application. I'm going to share my screen, so I hope my screen is visible to you now. Now we'll go ahead and do the evaluation. All right. So we will, what we'll do is we will get all those screenshots, and we will upload it here and ask, please create user UX audit for these uh, four screens based on HU evaluation. All right. Heuristic evaluation. Okay, so there seems to be problem. I don't think ChatGPT is working right now. So let's go ahead and see somewhere else we can do that. These things can happen. Or, yes. We'll go ahead and do this on Copilot. So let's go ahead and upload all the screens here. I don't know if I can upload all these screens or not, but let's see if I can. Think deeper. Let's see. Take a screenshot, new conversation, upload. I think you can only upload few screen, but let's see. I don't think you can add more than one screen. All right. Add. Let's go to add. Okay. Still, you can do only one. I see a problem here. Right. Let's do one by one at least, so you will have better understanding. Uh, do a quick UX audit according to stick. All right. Let's see. It's working. All right. So let's see how it looks. So let's talk through what we got is let's talk through a realistic evaluation. So mobile financial app interface. Observation: the interface segment into clear section, redeem your reward, manage payment, never run out of balance, and all of that. Suggestions: ensure that action like redeeming reward activation or auto top up provide rapid conceptual feedback for like loader confirmation, error message, all of that. So that is visibility in system stages, match between system and the real world. The language is friendly and directly communicates benefit. Don't let them expire. Set auto top up for UPI Lite right now. UPI Lite does not really expire. You can always go ahead and put in more money into it. Right now, there is a limit to it, which aligns with users' expectation. So there was one UX problem that you could only upload 2,000 rupees, but now you can upload 5,000 rupees. So that's good enough for his short-term payments. But there is a security issue in UPI Lite as well. So that can be one problem. uh, the use of familiar payment term wallet UPI variant helps bridge the gap. So what is the suggestion? Maintain language consistency while ensuring that all icons and labels uh, clearly represent their function. So I have seen that problem with PhonePe. Maybe all the icons and everything is not completely correlated. All right, user control and freedom. Observation: the design display multiple payment options and feature in single view. Uh, uh, However, if a user initiate action by mistake, like redeeming reward, recharge auto, there is no visual undo or cancel option. So yeah, that's one thing I think we can agree on. Consistency and standard. The interface uses consistent structure and terminology across different operations, which helps in learning predictability. That's good. Suggestion: double check the icons in the bottom navigation for home, search, QR code, history, and text label. Uh, Associate functionality with familiar visual cues. That's okay. Error prevention. So I think most of these here you could understand how to create these evaluation. Now let's go ahead and copy this and put it in a document. All right. So let's go ahead and bring this entire thing in a document. That's a long list, but that's the benefit of using either ChatGPT or any AI application, that it can help you generate these kind of UX audit faster. So now you don't have to do everything manually, but it's always good to do things manually. So you can generate basic, let's say basic things, but if you observe something on the application itself, it is always better to create your own basic uh, evaluation.